take when we're going to an event. Firstly, I'll start with the trailer. This is obviously where your horse goes. So when I'm taking one horse out, I like to take the partitions out of the trailer and just put single breast bars in, and then you've got a lot more room for that one horse, and then if when it's miserable or it's raining, you've got loads of space to tack up in the dry as well. So in here we've got a waterproof turnout, just in case it does get miserable. We've also got a towel, and then just a fleece or a cooler, Petplan one, just for if they get too hot or they need warming up, it just gives them that little bit extra. At the front of the trailer, we've got plenty of hay for the horse, so not just enough for what we need while we're out competing, but also enough for travelling. If you get stuck in traffic or stuck somewhere, you know your horse has got plenty to be munching on. Same with water containers as well. I always make sure we take plenty, more than we need, so that if you get stuck or lost or end up taking a detour, you've got plenty of water for the day. We've also got skip bucket and wash bucket in here with everything you need to cool them off and wash them off. And then I also like to keep enough chairs in here for the whole team. So these are just fold out chairs. So we've got one for myself, my dad and Sophie that comes with us. And then I also carry quite a heavy duty gazebo with us as well. So with only having the Land Rover and trailer, I find it gives us that bit more space. If it's really hot, it gives us some shade and the horse can actually stand under it as well. Or if it's absolutely miserable and raining, it gives us that little bit of extra dry space to get changed, have a sit, or just put your stuff to dry out if you need to put it back on again. So now we've done in here, we'll go and have a look at what we've got in the Land Rover. Okay, so now we'll go through what I keep in the back of the Land Rover, and in here is mainly all the horse's kit. So I'll start with the tack. So I'm really lucky that we've actually modified the dog guard in the Land Rover to accommodate for all my tack. So here we've got my jumper saddle and my dressage saddle, and we compete on the Lemieux pads. So we've got the GP and the dressage as well. Really great pads, great for wicking away all the sweat, and they look really smart. They're great quality. I've also got a bridle rack at the back, and on here I've got my bridles, my breastplates and a spare head collar as well, because let's be honest, we've all been there where your horse snaps its head collar and it shouts so that's just a great spare to have. I've got a couple of spare clothes for if it gets cold and wet, or if you just want something a little bit lighter to put over your show jacket if it's miserable. I've also got a show kit, like a grooming kit. Here we've got plenty of brushes, baby wipes, a good one to carry. There's always a hole punch just in case you need it. Always some decent fly spray as well. So that can go back in. I've also got a clean water bucket and a feed bucket for him. And in here we do take the Saracen's recovery mash with us, but I don't soak it until we get there because otherwise it ends up soaking back all over everything. Underneath the dressage saddle is my platting kit. Now this is just the platting kit that I always have. It lives on the yard, it comes out with us, and it has everything we ever need in it. So plenty of cotton, plenty of bands, keep all my needles in actually a little tic-tac box so they don't get lost anywhere. And these are absolutely fantastic for unplaiting at the end of the day, rather than having thick heavy-duty scissors. So all that comes with us as well, so we can unplait after we've done cross-country. I also find it really important to carry a first aid kit for the horse. So in here, get it open, we've just got some real basics. So I've got heavy scrub and purple spray. I've also got a little bit of pseudocreme, but do check your feelings because it's not allowed on some competition rules. I've got some wound powder, a good pair of scissors in case you need to cut anything up, a couple of vet wraps. It's a bit odd, but we do take nappies with us, because if you get quite a good, like a decent cut that bleeds quite a people first aid kit. Obviously the size differences of it. And in here we just keep some plasters, a few ibuprofen, some little bandages and some sterile wipes, just in case you cut yourself while you're out. And then at the side, stuffed in the corner, I've got a selection of whips and canes. So schooling whip for your dressage warm up, and short back for your jumping, and then various others when we're out doing other disciplines like side saddle, but they all just live in here. And now we'll have a look what we've got in the front. Okay, so now we're actually in the front of the Land Rover where all the seats are. So ordinarily either my dad or Sophie would be sitting here, so we've left plenty of space for them. In here is tend to be kind of my kit, so the stuff that I wear when we're out. So on the back, again hanging on the dog guard, is my number bib, my body tack, and my show jacket or tweed, whichever I'm wearing that day. So that's kind of all on that side. I've got both hats, so fixed peak for dressage and show jumping, and then if we're eventing, my school cap for the cross country. I've also got in here my boots, my long boots, and then we've got some real sort of vital things in my world anyway. So here we've got Bernard, and on Bernard, who's fastened in with his seatbelt, I keep all my stock and tie pins, and he lives in here, he never leaves. So I know wherever I go, I've got them. They're not going to be left at home on the kitchen cabinet. Let's put him back in there. And a really important thing to take when you're out eventing or competing anywhere, because let's be honest, sometimes there's just no toilet roll in the Portaloos. So Bernard looks after that as well. Down here, always got plenty to drink when you're out. In the back seats of the truck, plenty of waterproofs, because British weather sometimes really does suck and you want to try and stay as dry as possible for as long as possible. And in the other side I've got all my dressage tests. These also live in here. We go right from intro A up to elementary in this one, and because I'm a little bit OCD, I can laminate them all as well, so you can take them with you to your test if you have a bit of a memory blip, and they're all there ready to go. Also quite practical, especially with my dad coming with us, that we've got a foot pump under the driver's seat as well, just for that occasional flat tyre that you might kind of end up with. So I always make sure we pack plenty of snacks, plenty of food, loads of crisps and chocolate and stuff like that to keep your sugar levels up as well, and they generally all live in here. And that's about it really for everything we take to a one day. If we were out side saddling or competing at a showing show, obviously the stuff we would take would be different, but I would always still take my main stables, so plenty of hay, plenty of water, first aid kits, and then, you know, enough to make sure you're dry if the weather's always miserable. That's it. Thank you for watching.